Here we have the current stock market update for Super Micro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, this stock is just really showing some very, very erratic price action. I think that if we were going to give an award to one single stock for being the most volatile and erratic for this year, I think that there's no question at this point that this award would have to go to Supermicro Computer. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're just going to sort of drill down more on the shorter term timeframes to try to figure out exactly what is going on here, because this is extremely strange price behavior. So this is not exactly a small cap stock or anything like that, so the level of volatility that's being seen here, it should be highly surprising, and it is highly surprising. If you are surprised by this, you're definitely not alone. So what we're looking at here is the 5-minute time frame, and each candle on this price chart represents a 5-minute trading period. And as we can see here, the market open today did gap above this prior resistance zone that we have been watching. This resistance zone comes in right around $48.50 or 60 cents, right around there. This is really a triple top resistance zone that we have seen here. It's been tested on 3 separate occasions. And then to start the market open today, we did see sharp prices gap above here. There was some positive news yesterday about Supermicro Computers saying that the company is shipping 100,000 artificial intelligence GPUs every quarter. So that was a bit higher than the market had previously expected. This was positive news. But this gap upward to start the trading session was immediately sold off. So we do need to sort of take stock here and look at exactly what is going on these shorter term timeframes, because if we can even look at let's even look at the 1-minute price chart here, just so we can sort of visualize exactly what happened. So as you can see, there is a price gap here that has started to form. And this did occur, right at the market open. So immediately share prices opened above this resistance level, but then immediately started to see selling pressure. So, there was a major price gap, and it was really, we can even take a look here. I mean, we gapped over $50. The market high here comes in at $50.10. So it does look like there was a significant amount of sell orders that would have been parked at this area, $50 per share. And then this immediately just led to this avalanche of share price losses. This is all short term, and I'm not as negative as this probably sounds to open the video. I am a bit more optimistic here because I do think that we're starting to form a base here at these lower levels, but I just wanted to quickly sort of go over what exactly happened here, because I'm sure that this is shocking, and it is surprising. It's a lot of two-way price action here. Anybody that's in this stock is probably, getting, whiplash, looking at both directions all the time. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. So as we can see here, the market did open higher. We did open above that $50 mark, but it looks to me like there was just a huge amount of sell order activity that was going on right around that price level. And the markets just immediately started filling in that price gap to the downside, because we did create this massive upward price gap. If we had seen a bit more of a different type of price action here, for example, a share prices just kind of gradually break through this area, and then we do see some resistance breakage that way, I do think that this would have led to more topside. But the fact that we just simply gapped right over that $50 mark, we really sort of opened right around that $50 level. And it looks to me like there was just a huge amount of sell order activity that was parked right there. So just immediately we're filling in this price gap now to the downside, and this is starting to probably stop out some shorter term traders, people that might have been getting in based on these more recent movements in the upward direction. So that this is the 1-minute price chart. So we will just sort of zoom out here a bit. And now look at what is more likely to be going on here a bit longer term. So, as we can see here, we are attempting to form a bit of a base here. This has really caused some erratic, volatile price action here. And there is clearly a lot of momentum that is now being focused on the downside, but it does look like the market is trying to stabilize. We are seeing a little bit of a break of support here at the moment, the short-term support level. Currently, this is coming in right around 44.60. So I'll just write that in here. So 44.60. It does look like we might be breaking through this here. That could be happening, but at least we can say that the market is attempting to stabilize itself here a bit. Overall, we do have to sort of take a step back also and sort of reassess this whole situation because, in my view, this is not as negative as it looks. Because I think that what is occurring here is you're now starting to fill in all of these sell orders that are parked here. So, this is obviously not positive price movement, but I would say that the positive aspect of this is that those orders have now been filled, and we have already now seen a break above that $50 mark. So I do think that the most likely scenario at this point is that we start to stabilize here. We are still seeing a series of higher lows that have been developing. So we can just sort of quickly point to those areas here. So we've got a price low here, price low here, price low here. So 3 separate price lows in succession with one another. And as long as we don't really break below this trend line, that series of price movements can continue in the upward direction. So from the shorter term perspective, I'm sure this looks, kind of frightening to people. If we're looking at you wake up and you look at the price movements, it's down 5 or 6% just to start the trading session. And it's probably like, what is going on here? But overall, I don't think that this is as bad as it looks. As long as markets are able to find some support here, and I think that that's probably the most likely scenario here. I wouldn't really start to get too concerned unless we start to actually form some lower lows. I mean, if we did break below here, for example, I would start to think that maybe we could be in store here for a bigger turnaround to the downside. But overall, I mean, believe it or not, I would actually view this as being more positive than it seems because, we have now really broken through this resistance level. It was a very messy trade. I mean, this was definitely not a clean experience here. But the break has now occurred. A lot of those sell orders have now been filled, and as long as share prices can sort of stabilize here, I do think that we can probably start to move higher. So here's the current stock market update for Super Microcomputer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.